Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Faith. Today we'll be looking at the concluding part of this tutorial. In the last class we drafted and cut out the pattern on fabric. So today we'll be looking at how to sew. So let's get straight to the tutorial. Okay guys, so these are the pieces that we cut out in the last class, and we'll start joining every of these pieces together now. Okay, these are the flares. Okay, so we'll be starting with the front bodies, and you can see that I've ironed wording on the breast side. Okay, now whatever I do for the main fabric, we'll be repeating the same process for the lining, so I won't have to show that again. Okay, so this is the center front, and these are the side front. Now we're going to be joining on 1/2 inch. It is recommended you join from the hem, so we'll join all the way up for both. Now I'll do that now. Repeat the same process for the lining, and then I'll come back and show you. Okay, so this is it. Can you see? Can you see our cup has formed? Alright, and I've repeated the same thing for the lining. Now I'll place my lining on the main fabric like so, and then I'll knitting the neckline straight down. Same thing for the other side, right side facing right side, and then you just knitting the neckline on 1/2 inch. Okay, so this is the back. Now because there is no zipper at the back, because this is a wrap blouse, the front is open. So for the center back, we'll mark out the 1 inch that we added. We'll mark that out, and then we're going to be sewing on that 1 inch straight down. We'll repeat the same thing for the lining also. Okay, so I'll go ahead and sew those two down now, and then I'll come back and show you. Okay guys, so this is it. Can you see? Now the next thing is for us to knitting the neckline on 1/2 inch. So I'll do that now. Alright guys, so this is it. This is our front with the neckline knitted out already. And this is the back also. So what we're going to be doing next is to join the shoulder. So I'll do that now. Alright, so this is it. Can you see? Our shoulder has been knitted. Next is for us to close up the side seam. And to do that, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be joining the front, not like we're going to be stitching it anyway. I'm going to be placing the front over each other. Remember we have a wrap effect there. So I will mark out the 5 inch that we added, the 5 inches we added there, so that I can place them over each other. Can you see the way I did that? I placed the 2 points I marked on each other so as to take out the wrap effect there, because I want to impute my side measurement now. That's like my bust circumference and my waist circumference. And to do that, I have to place this over each other. So I'll be sure of the measurement that I'm imputing. Okay. So now that I have that done, the next thing will be for me to start imputing the measurement. Now you want to press the cups down so that they don't affect your measurement. Now my bust circumference is 35, so I'll divide 35 by 2. I'll divide 35 by 2. I'll impute the measurement, what I have there. Then whatever excess I have, I'll divide it by 2 and impute 1 on each side of the side seam. I'll repeat the same thing for the waistline. Now divide my waist circumference by 2. Then whatever I have, I'll impute that measurement there. And then the excess, I'm going to divide it by 2. Then impute half on each side of the side seam. Now I'll go sew this down now. Fabric to fabric, lining to lining. You can see that I only marked on the main fabric. I'll mark on the lining off camera and then I'll stitch it down also. Remember, fabric to fabric, lining to lining. Okay. Okay, so this is it. I've closed the side seam. Now I'll set that aside now so that we can work on the down part. Now this is the side for the straight blouse. And what we're going to be doing is to join the side seam. Okay, remember we added 2 inches seam allowance, so we're going to be taking out that 2 inches on the side there. You repeat the same process for the lining also. Okay, now I have that done. Next thing will be for me to come to the flare. Now if you look at the flare, there's a side that has 2 opening, 2 folds rather, and then there's a side that has 1. Now the side with the 2 folds, you pick one and cut it open. Okay, then this is what you have. Now pick the other side also, repeat the same thing for the second flare. Alright, and then you have this. Now the next thing will be for us to also join the side, just like we did with the side with the straight effect. So I'll do this for this and repeat the same thing for the lining. Okay, so this is it. Can you see? And I've done that for the lining also. Now the next thing will be for us to join the center back. That's the flare and the straight side. So I'll remember we added 1 inch. So we're going to be taking out that 1 inch on both sides. I'll do this for the main fabric and repeat the same thing for the lining. Okay. Alright, so I've joined that now. The next thing will be for us to fix our flare to the main blouse, that's the bodice of the blouse. Now remember that your flare side, you can interface it with um paper stay or hay stay to give it a standing effect, but I don't want that. Okay, so now what I'm doing is, you can see that I picked the peplum side, so I'll be fixing it to the bodice now. Now you can see that I opened up that side, and I'll be fixing it only to the, main fabric. I'm not picking the lining with it. So that's what I'll do now. You can see I want to do I want to make it fabric to fabric and lining to lining. Now you also want to make sure that your side seam, your center back seam all align, and so that you have a neat work and a good finishing. So make sure that all those seam lines align, and then this is what you have. And then you're going to be sewing it straight, and then you repeat the same process for the lining also. When you are done with this, okay, so this is what I have. Can you see? And you can see how neat the inside is. Okay, this is a wrap blouse. The inside needs to look neat. Okay, so the next thing will be for us to close up the hem. For the side with the flare, I'm going to be fixing crinoline to it. But the side with the straight blouse, I'll just leave it like so, like that. So my crinoline will run all the way, and when it gets to the center back, I'll just stop there, okay, and leave the other side just as it is. Also, at the edge of the front there, we're going to be fixing a belt to it, belt rope that will make with the fabric. That's so that we can be able to tie the wrap in front. So I will fix the rope before I close the hem of the flare. So this is my rope, and you can see that I knitted one side and then I left one side open. So this is how you fix it. And when you have that fixed, then you now hem all the way. Then the other side, you repeat the same process. Can you see? Alright, so I will do that now, hem and come and show you. Okay, so this is it. I've hemmed the flare, both the flare and the straight side. The next thing now is for us to turn it out. You can see that this is still the rough side. So we need to turn it over, and to do that we're going to be turning it through the armhole. You can see the way I put my hand through it, and then I'll just pull it out through there, and then start pulling everything out like so. So you want to be careful while doing this so that you don't pull too much and you tear a part of the lining or the fabric. Okay. Okay guys, so this is how our blouse look. Can you see? I'll go and give it a good press now, then come back and show you. Okay, so can you see our blouse? Everything is almost ready. Can you see? And it's already looking beautiful. And you can see how the inside is neat. This is how a wrap blouse should be. The seam lines should be concealed. Okay. Now we are left with the sleeve, and the sleeve is a straight sleeve. You can incorporate any sleeve of your choice. So I'll just sew down the side seam there for both, and then I'll fix the sleeve to the blouse, and then I'll come show you the finished look. Okay, so that is all for the blouse. When I'm done fixing the sleeve, I'll fix it to the mannequin and show you. Okay, I almost forgot. So we are supposed to open a little of the side seam there, so that we can pass our rope through when we want to wear the blouse. So you want to do that. Open a little on the side seam of both sides. Okay. Alright guys, so this is our blouse. Can you see how it looks? So thank you so much for tuning in and watching to this point. See you in my next class. Bye.